Alright, welcome back to another. Today is the week number 15 NFL predictions. Let's go over the records and, it's basically the same. So everybody, Dan, Brady, and Don all are in 6. With Donald going to 99, 107-1. Dan will be at 117, 89-1. Brady will be at 120, 79-1. I got 6 and 8. I sucked this week, and now I'm at 136, 70, and 1. And now let's go on to our week 15 NFL predictions. Of course, on Thursday night football, we had the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can this be a good game or a bad game? I don't know. The NFC South for years and years and years has been a very good team. I don't know how they would be. Dan said Buccaneers, Brady said Buccaneers, Falcons said Don said Falcons. I'm looking at the Buccaneers, but it can obviously go the other way. Is the NFC South, the Buccaneers losing to the Saints, and the Falcons winning or losing, I forgot. The Falcons losing, they killed by the Seahawks last week. And this is not going to be a great game, but going to the Buccaneers. Next up is the Cleveland Browns taking on the Chicago Bears on the Lincoln Square. So the Browns listen to the Titans, and the Bears listen to the Packers. And Don Brady also against the Browns. I didn't realize that. Don and Brady both said Bears. The Browns, they're a good team. And the Bears, well, they're good. They almost beat the Packers. But I'm going to go with the Bears to win. They're always good against bad teams. But going to the Bears to win it. Next up is the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. So, Dan said Bengals, Brady, and Don both said Ravens. I don't know the Bengals. I feel like right now they're starting hot. The Ravens are a good team. The Ravens can easily win, but I'm going to go with the Bengals to take the upset and win. But I would not be very surprised if it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, but give me the Bengals to win and upset. I'm gonna. And next up is the Arizona Cardinals. Those are the Houston Texans. The Cardinals, well, let's see what the Cardinals did last week. They did against the division rival, the Rams. Meanwhile, the Texans kind of killed the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. Thank you. And Dan said Cardinals, Brady said Cardinals, Don said Cardinals. I do not know what they're smoking. I'm joking. I don't know what they're on. I'm going to go with the Texans to dominate. The Cardinals are a real team. Would I be surprised if the Texans win? Maybe. But, Texans lose? Maybe. I would be a little bit very surprised. But give me the Texans to win without a doubt. Next up is the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Dan said Jaguars, Brady said Jaguars, Don said Jets. The Jets are a good team. They are currently in the division right now. Meanwhile, the Jaguars defeating the Colts, continuing their home winning streak against the Colts for 11 years now, I think it's 11 years now or something like that. Good to the Jaguars to win. The Jets are not a very good team, but this can easily be a very, very bad game. Good to the Jaguars. Next up is the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas Chargers, Brady said Chiefs, Don said Chargers. The Chargers had a horrible game against the Eagles last Monday night, and the Chiefs visited the Texans on Sunday Night Football. Something's telling me this is going to Chiefs get hot, and like the playoff scripts, I'm claiming does not happen at all. I do not need this to happen. Nobody wants this to happen. But give me the Chiefs. But could I be surprised if the Chargers win? Maybe. But I think that they'll split the series. But give me the Chiefs. Now another rivalry matchup is the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. Kansas Bills face the Patriots, Kansas Bills. For this game, I was going back and forth between those teams for a while. The Patriots upsetting the Bills on Sunday Night Football. And the Bills, well, they've been a good team ever since. Defeating the Bengals in a comeback victory. Meanwhile, the Patriots are coming off of a bye. I feel like the Bills will sneak away with the win, but if those losing Patriots win, I'm going to be very surprised because the Patriots are on an insanity run right now, I would say. But I need the Bills to win, barely. Next up is the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Yeah, the Commanders, they aren't doing good. Losing to the Vikings, they couldn't even score a touchdown. You know, the Giants are coming off of the bye week. Kansas Commanders, Brady is down, both of the Commanders. This is the game that Giants can easily win, but the Commanders are a very, very, very beat up team. I feel like the Commanders will barely win it, but I'm going to be very surprised if the Giants win. But yeah, this game sucks. Now the final noon game is the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. If the Eagles lose this game against the Raiders, that means the Eagles probably do suck. And the Eagles, Jalen Hurts had two turnovers on one play. Threw a pick, plus a fumbled it, and then lost the fumble. Yeah, that Johnson Raiders, game the Raiders, those Eagles. I'm going to go with the Eagles. The Raiders are a real team. They aren't the greatest, but they do have flashes. Geno Smith sucks. He's the reason why I failed my math exam. I'm joking. Yeah, just gonna the Eagles. Now it's our first $3.25 game. Our first is money. Our first is the Green Bay Packers taking on the Denver Broncos. Dan Brady Dom also the Packers. I'm gonna go with the Packers, obviously, but this is gonna be a very decisive game. I know it because their offense sucks. And the Packers are real good, obviously. Dice or no dice, I don't care. But I would not be surprised if we lose this game at all. I couldn't. Because it's very hard to play at Mile High. But I'm going to go with the Packers to barely win. Next up is the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Lions, they defeated both these teams. Lions defeating the Cowboys, Rams defeating the Cardinals. Dan Brady also the Lions. But I had a sneaky suspicion that the Rams got upset and win it. I know it's a little bit far-fetched, but I feel like they can get the upset and pull it off. Next up is the Carolina Panthers and the New England Saints. Another NFC South matchup. Yeah, the Panthers did lose it, but Graham Brady Dom and Graham all said the Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers, but I'm going to be surprised. Would I be surprised if the Saints somehow sweep the Panthers? Maybe. But I feel like the Panthers are the month of the mistakes because the Panthers coming off a bye and beat the Saints barely. Next up is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Seattle Seahawks. Against the Seahawks, I think I'm a lie. Don and Brady said Colts. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I don't even understand what they're doing for quarterback. Philip Rivers is coming back, which is very surprising. And I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I feel like this is where the Colts might go on the downward slope. They might not even win a game for the rest of the season. They could probably not even make the playoffs at all. It goes from the top playoff contender to not even making the playoffs at all. But give me the Seahawks to win. Now the final 3 points are going at the Tennessee Titans, who I'm going to say upset because everybody said the Titans to win, so I'm going to call it upset. I just thought the Titans would win. But they are facing the 39ers, who are coming off a bye, a lot of teams. Kansas 39ers down, Brady 39ers down to the Titans. I'm going to go with the 39ers to narrowly win because the Titans aren't good, the Browns aren't good either, and the 39ers win either with all of those injuries. Now, the Sunday night football is the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Why do the Cowboys always have so much primetime games? Dan said the Cowboys face the Vikings down to the Vikings. I don't really know. The Vikings are a good team. The Cowboys are also a very good team. I'm going to go with the Cowboys, but I'm not confident in this pick because this is a weird game. Now the final Week 15 game. We have the Miami Dolphins taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dan said the Dolphins, Brady said the Dolphins, Don said the Dolphins, I said Steelers. This is another real game. The Dolphins are 6-7, and the Steelers are going to either 9 or 9-8. Both of these teams kind of suck. But give me the Steelers to win. And with that, that'll be it tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And